a person feel drowsy and confused because sometimes he can see double, he has drunk so much. One loses control over one's actions. You cannot drive properly, you cannot even walk properly in a straight line. Okay, ladkhadate hue, they will fall down. So you have to be careful. Do not drink alcohol. Alcoholism causes diseases of the liver. Cirrhosis of liver if you get, you can die. Intestines, you know you have large intestine and small intestine. And urinary bladder, that means where your urine collects before it is let out. Addiction to tobacco or alcohol are both bad habits. It is best to stay away from these vices. Now, vices means bad qualities. Opposite of this is virtues. That means all these bad things you stay away from it. That is from cigarettes also and from alcohol. It is best to stay away from these vices. Never be negligent about health. Don't neglect your health. लापरवाही या ऐसे अपने ही health के बारे में न करना. The condition of the addict becomes pathetic. Pathetic means sad, really dayaniya. Sad or tragic. Okay, so it becomes very bad for them. And the addict's family too means also, has to suffer with them. There is no telling how much money will be required for treatment. There is no telling, यानी बता ही नहीं सकते कि कितना पैसा उसमें बहेगा उनके treatment में. Besides, everyone is put to great trouble and a lot of time and effort is wasted. The family gets deprived of health and happiness and is ruined. Ruined means totally destroyed or spoiled. So every family, if there is an addict in that, it can get ruined. We must be aware that an addict destroys the entire family. One person may be the addict, but the full family will get ruined. Now down you can see the picture they have given. Stay away from these habits. So all these pan masala, gutka, cigarettes, bidi, do not try to use it and don't even try to consume it. At every kone ka dukan, at pan wala, bidi wala and all you will see, but that is not good. Don't even go there. You have got pocket money, you eat good things. You can buy some fruit juice, you can buy some energy drink for drinking milk or something like that, but don't use it for buying cigarettes. Beware. Beware यानी चेतावनी दे रहे हैं, warning. Chewing tobacco, smoking cigarettes or bidis, taking snuff. Now snuff in Marathi it is called tapkir. It is very fine tobacco and then they sniff. Like this they sniff and when they do achhu, all brown stuff comes on their handkerchief. So that is also not good. Rubbing masheri on the teeth. They roast the tobacco and then they brush their teeth with it. Smoking tobacco through chillam or hookah. So you might have seen them doing hookah. And cigar. Cigar is big fat like this, or a pipe. Sometimes they have a pipe in which they put tobacco. Or chirut are all extremely harmful. All these are bad. ये सब हम इसलिए नहीं बता रहे हैं कि आप जाके ट्राई करें. ये सभी खराब होते हैं. Otherwise, some people will feel पान पराग में क्या है? वो भी नहीं आपको लेना है. Besides alcohol and tobacco, people also fall prey to some other addictions such as the addiction to drugs like cocaine. Now, some take cocaine. Cocaine is a white color powder and sometimes they consume that. Brown sugar, etc. In movies and all you must have seen how the police have dogs who can sniff it and then they can get that. These addictions can totally devastate your life. Devastate means destroy. ड्रग्स का जो नशा है इट कैन टोटली स्पॉइल योर लाइफ. ड्रग्स, टबैको एंड अल्कोहल यूज एन इन्विटेशन टू डेथ. इन्विटेशन यानी आमंत्रण. यू आर इन्वाइटिंग डेथ. मौत आ, मेरी तरफ आ. When you have these three things, that is tobacco, alcohol and drugs. So say no to all three. Tobacco, drugs and alcohol produce a state of intoxication. Intoxication यानी नशा. Okay, so all three of them take you to a different level and you are intoxicated. Addiction to any of them eventually kills you. Eventually means finally. So finally, all of you are likely to die. Everyone has to die. Of course, we know that. But why are you inviting death? You want to die soon, or you want to die a painful death with ulcer in your mouth, cancer, tumor. So we don't want to die that type of death. We want healthy life. Addiction to any of them eventually kills you. Every person should beware of the ill effects of these addiction and strictly stay away from them. Okay, stay away from them, say no to all these things. There are people who lure others into smoking, drinking or trying out drugs. Now lure means tempt. वो ललचाते हैं कि ट्राई करके देख, मैं भी करता हूँ, तू भी करके देख, नहीं नहीं तू डरता है, डरपोक है. So like that they try to tempt you. On no account should we give in to their pressure. Let them put pressure. Say, चलेगा, तू मुझे डरपोक बोला, anything, no problem. But I will not have. If a person starts getting addicted to smoking or drinking or taking drugs, the help of counselors or doctors should be sought immediately to rid the person of the habit. Now, counselors are advisors. Okay, so you have to take the advice of counselors and they will help you how to get rid of your habit. Or you can go to a doctor also. One should eat regularly and take up sports and other hobbies. Then you will not think of smoking, drinking, because you are busy all the time. You will be playing football or you will play badminton, you will be running, you will be cycling. One should be firm in avoiding any addiction. So here they have shown different hobbies like singing. In the picture you can see they are studying. So concentrate on all these other things. Now try this. All of us have certain habits. Some such habits are mentioned below and we can put it in good habits, pointless habits or bad habits. Okay. First one. Informing your family members where you are going and when you will be back. घर पे बता के जाना कि मैं कितने बजे आऊँगा वापस, कहाँ जा रहा हूँ. Is it a good habit? Yes. So write for the first one, good habit. Second, telling the truth, satya bolna. That is also a good habit. So write over there, good habit. Third, fiddling with one's hair, pencil all the time. यानी पेंसिल के साथ खेलना, चबाना, बाल के साथ खेलना. तो that you can put in the third column, that is pointless habits. See, they have given good habits, अच्छी आदतें, बुरी आदतें, और pointless यानी बेकार की आदतें, कि मीन्स ऐसे टाइम पास करने के लिए करते हो. वो बहुत बुरी भी नहीं है ऐसे, लेकिन उसका मतलब भी नहीं है. So that you can put into pointless habits. Fourth one, biting one's nails. That is a bad habit because in our nails sometimes there can be little dirt and that will also go in our stomach. Making the school bag ready the night before. पहली रात को आप तैयार करके रखते हो आपका यूनिफॉर्म, बैग, सब कुछ, तो वो अच्छी आदत. That's good habit. Sixth one, frequently forgetting one's umbrella, raincoat, pencil, pen, etc. Frequently means बहुत बार, वारंवार. ओ मैं ये भूल गया लाने को, मैं टेक्स्ट बुक भूल गया लाने को, मैं पेन लाना भूल गया. स्कूल आए हो विदाउट पेन, विदाउट टेक्स्ट बुक. सो यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दैट इज अ बैड हैबिट. हैबिट यानी आप बोलते मैं भूल जाता हूँ. नो, यू हैव टू मेक इट अ पॉइंट टू बी वेरी सिस्टमैटिक. पहले से आपको जब मालूम है कि कल टाइम टेबल ये है, कैलेंडर खोल के you have written already. Teacher will have given instructions that on that day I am going to take geometry, I am not taking algebra, or remember to bring your civics book. So you put it in your bag accordingly. Why will you forget? Next, putting a limit on TV time and sticking to it. So you only decide, I will not watch more than 1 hour TV, or I will watch only this favorite program and then I will switch it off. You have to be self-disciplined, you have to decide and stick to it. Stick to it यानी उसी मुताबिक आपको चलना है. That is a good habit. Have you got that? Now use your brain power. What bad habits will you guard against while trying to achieve your aim or interest in life? Now many bad habits are there. We already saw that alcohol, drugs and all, that is also a bad habit. Biting your nails or throwing your clothes anywhere. Put it in the right place in the cupboard, hang it up on the hanger, or putting your books in the right place. All these good habits you must try to inculcate. Always remember, learn to say no firmly in order to avoid bad habits. You don't have to be pressurized by anyone. When you know it is wrong, say no, I will not do it. What have we learnt now? Each person should put in effort to maintain community's health, not only personal health, but everyone's health. We must be alert with respect to matters of public health. What is going to affect the public, what is bad for their health, we should be alert. Wholesome living leads to good personal and social habits. And finally, one needs to be firm with oneself to avoid bad habits. Now, should we fill in the blanks? Look at your book, you have your pencil already, so you can write down the answers. First one, a healthy and wholesome life leads to feelings of friendship. Okay, so the first answer, A, is friendship. Friendship. Second, constant presence of tobacco in the digestive organs can lead to cancer of digestive organs. DIGESTIVE and organs, ORGANS. That means any one of those organs can get affected or all can get affected. Third, alcoholism leads to diseases of the liver, intestines and urinary bladder. Alcoholism, spelling ALCOHOLISM. D. The most important factor in the country's progress and development are its people. PEOPLE. And the last fill in the blank, good community health and hygiene can be achieved through habits of hygiene and good health. So health and hygiene, you have the two spellings in your lesson itself, health and hygiene. Okay, so that is last one. And now second, we are going to true or false. First, pollution, squalor, epidemics, addictions and insect-borne diseases are all beneficial for community health. Beneficial means profitable. Profitable यानी फायदेमंद. No, false. So the A answer is false. B, there is a ban on spitting in public places. That means you cannot spit here and there. True. C, a nutritious diet, personal hygiene, exercise and pursuit of hobbies lead to excellent health. True. D, we cannot live a wholesome life if we take care of our health. False. In fact, we can live a healthy life and wholesome life if we take care of our health. Okay. Now, the next one. Go to 3.A. How can you achieve excellent health? Okay. Now, let us see the answers of this and what factors are a threat, what are the ill effects of chewing tobacco and what are the ill effects of alcoholism. I'll put the answers on the board so that you can write it down. Okay. So, you can copy it down in your notebook. Let us write down the answers. Okay, first we write the first one. The question is already there in your book. How can you achieve excellent health? Okay. So, we write answer 1. nutritious food, personal cleanliness, exercise, and pursuit of hobbies leads to achievement of excellent health. Okay. Now we look at the second one. Next question, what factors are a threat to community health? Okay. So write the answer: pollution, squalor, epidemics, of infectious diseases, addiction, insect-borne diseases, malnutrition, are the factors that are a threat to community health. Okay. Now let us look at answer number 3. What are the ill effects of chewing tobacco? So, if tobacco is chewed, one can get mouth ulcer, which can develop into wounds, tumors, or even cancer. Okay. And finally, of course, it will lead to a person's death. Okay. Our last question, question number 4. What are the ill effects of alcoholism? Alcohol affects a person's brain, makes one drowsy and confused, lose control over one's actions and causes damage to the liver, kidney, intestines and urinary bladder. Okay. Now, let us look at some extra questions that can come. Write those down also. Let us make a list of do's and don'ts, okay, for your healthy living. So, we will make two columns. Here we will write the do's and here we will write the don'ts. So, what must we do? Have good habits. In don'ts, we will write don't have bad habits. Next, here we will write develop a hobby. Here, don't become an addict. That means it can be drug addict or alcohol or tobacco, any of those type. Here, play games, sports and exercise. Here we can write don't spit in public places or don't urinate or defecate also, use a toilet. So, here we will use public toilet and here we will write don't urinate or defecate in the open or in public areas. What else can we do over here? Eat nutritious food. And here, do not consume alcohol, tobacco or drugs. What other good point can we have? Drink clean water. And here we can write don't pollute your surrounding. Okay. What else can we think of? Have positive, friendly feelings, and here don't get angry or be envious. Okay, don't be jealous of others or envious of others. So you can have friendship and stay away from addiction. So if you follow this, I am sure you will have a good, healthy community life.